Welcome back to meditation class. Hello, my friends. Lighting my incense, setting up the space. Today is our third meditation in the Resurrect meditation challenge. In case you didn't see on my stories or you didn't do the first two practices, we did take a little break. That was not planned, but my body really needed to integrate. And, I've been myself. Anytime I teach the meditations, I'm also healing and activating for myself and receiving the healing. So I think that dream meditation, I really needed to process that. And I'm curious to see how people's experience was with the dream meditation. And then the next day, which was supposed to be our third day, I got a body scrub at the spa I work at. The massage therapists are training to do body scrubs. So I got to be a model and I received a body scrub. And then I went in the sauna. And then I signed up for Lauren, who's my Reiki teacher and one of my mentors, her program Glow Up. I've done it last year. I just signed up for it again, and I thought it started next week, but it started on Monday. And after doing her healing, the body scrub, the sauna, I was like, oh my God, I need to go to bed. So that happens, sometimes you have an intention for a challenge or any kind of practice or any kind of devotion to something, and you don't feel like your body is capable of showing up the way that you want to. So I just want to remind people, it's okay to take a break. And if you're feeling that and experiencing that through this challenge, because there's going to be 11 meditations, this is our third in this series, it's totally fine to take a break for a few days, come back, and you can start where you left off at the next practice, or you can just jump back into the day that we are in. But basically, instead of this going through the 14th, we missed 2 days, so it's going to go through the 16th. And if something else changes, we will let you know. The schedule will change as well. But today we're going to do a little card pull. These have some affirmations, and the other side has crystals connected to them. I love these decks. This one, I have two decks like this by this artist, but this one is called the Masters, Mystics, and Saints Gemstone Oracle. So one side is these archetypal energies, the Masters, the Mystics, and the Saints. And the other side is a crystal. So I wanted to pull one mainly to give us an affirmation to meditate upon. And then we're going to go into our practice. So if you'd like today, you can be in a chair like me, seated upwards, or you can lie down. We might do a little bit of movement too, is what I'm feeling. So for now, just stay seated, or you can be seated cross-legged while we pull this card, and we'll start the affirmation. So everyone get in a comfortable position, and at one point, if you want to lie down, I will let you know when it is time to do so. So, what is the message? What is the affirmation for us today? The Resurrect challenge. For the Resurrect challenge. Okay. Oh. I'm tripping out, you guys. The cards that I pulled. Okay, so the Resurrect challenge. We have the Mary Magdalene card. And I was like, oh, how funny would it be if Jesus... In my head, I said this. How funny would it be if Jesus came out? Here he is. He's here to be resurrected. Jesus and Mary Magdalene showing up with us. That trips me out. I love that so much because that's really connected, obviously, to this word, this theme. There's so many stories and information around that. But I love that they came forward and the information that they want to bring in terms of the cards I'll share with you is our affirmation. And then the other side. So Mary Magdalene's crystal is a rondinite crystal in this deck. So rondinite is a pink crystal. Sometimes there is like brown or black like inclusion. Sometimes I've seen like little white spots on there too. I have one of these. This is like a beautiful stone for the heart. Matches my earrings. I feel like this one, if you hold it, it literally looks like flesh, like, which can be kind of gross to someone, but to me, I think that's beautiful. But it looks like, you know, if you took your skin off, what our insides would look like. It's this lumpy heart looking thing. But the rondinite crystal is really helpful for opening up and activating the heart in terms of receiving energy, and feeling comfortable receiving energy into your heart. And I also feel like it is very much this, like, I wouldn't say mother or grandmotherly type of love, but more so like, I just feel like it's like friends, peers, like people who can see you as equals. And maybe your mother and your grandmother can see you as equals as well. We would hope so. But there is that hierarchy of someone elder than you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're literally the same age as you. But I think it's also being able to receive love from like people who are the same as you, being able to feel that. So these are the questions the Rondinite has for us. Do you seek the divine in all your daily interactions? Are you in the process of healing after a loss? Allow your loved ones to travel this sacred journey. Know that in many ways, they're always with you. Recognize the divine feminine within you. Be assured that the truth is revealed in the end. So maybe some of those messages resonate for you individually, so let me know. I always love when the cards have something for us specific, but I also really see it as being able to receive that spiritual love energy. So Mary Magdalene has an affirmation for us, and then we have a purple agate from Jesus. So the purple agate asks us, is your intuition particularly heightened at this time? Are you receiving messages from the divine? Embrace this divine gift in order to live a charmed and enlightened life. Help others attain freedom from suffering and find happiness and peace. Pursue training to develop your intuitive gifts and use them freely. If you want to take the message from the card literally, you can sign up for my class, which is Friday, we're going to be doing a psychic development healing circle at Soul Rituals in Sebastopol. You can check my page for the info. But if someone is seeking that kind of guidance where they want to develop their spirituality in a group, I think that's absolutely beautiful, whether that's going to church or temple or joining a psychic development circle or mediumship class, whatever it is for you on the path for you. But I think it's really important to find people that you can communicate and connect with, and also like knowing, especially when it comes to energy healing and psychic work, knowing that there's other people who are out there like you. So I think that's the Rondinite 2 message of like receiving love from people who are also like you, being reminded that you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. They told me I have to do that. Okay, so these are our affirmations. So let's get into our meditation position, and I'm going to read the affirmations and you're going to repeat after me. So if you'd like, if you're in a chair like me, you can have your feet flat on the floor and you're going to bring your hands into a prayer position, or your hands on your heart, one hand over the other. Or if you'd like, you can be on the floor in a cross-legged position. And again, prayer position or hands on your heart. We're going to start here, and you can always pause the video if you need, but I'll give everyone a minute or so to get cozy. And then we're just going to start with opening up with these affirmations, and then we're going to go into a little breathing exercise and a little movement. Very gentle. You don't need to need a ton of space. We're just going to do a little stretching. And then I'm going to have us lie down and go into a deeper meditation. We will be here 20 minutes. I try to be not so long-winded, but sometimes spirit, like, they take me on tangents of things I have to share. So, let us begin. So, hands in prayer or hands on your heart. This is our affirmation from Mary Magdalene. So I'm going to say it once out loud. You can just listen. I'm going to say the whole thing. And then each section, each sentence, I'm going to have you repeat after me. So I will let you know when you need to repeat after me. So don't worry if you're thinking about, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's okay. So let's take 3 deep breaths to open up. Breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Our affirmations from Mary Magdalene. I integrate spirituality into my everyday life. I have a connection with the divine. I allow my body, my mind, and my spirit the time and space to heal, following loss. I bless those who have completed their time here and are on a new journey. Deep breath. Breathing out. And we'll go slowly, but I'll have you repeat after me. I integrate spirituality into my everyday life. Breathing in, breathing out. I have a connection with the divine. Inhale. Exhale. I allow my body, mind, and spirit the time and space to heal following loss. Deep breath. Exhale. I bless those who have completed their time here and are now on a new journey. Inhale. Exhale. Giving thanks to Mary Magdalene and these energies for this affirmation. We'll now move on to our next affirmation. Messages from our man Jesus. So you can just listen, let this energy, these words wash through you and over you, and then you can repeat after me. I feel and know the presences of the divine within and around me. I attract good friends and acquaintances into my life. The people I spend time with are people of integrity. I am divinely connected to all of life. Deep breath, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. And this time, repeat after me. I feel and know the presence of the divine within and around me. Breathing in. Exhale. I attract good friends and acquaintances into my life. Inhale. Exhale. The people I spend time with are people of integrity. Inhale. Exhale, release. I am divinely connected to all life. Deep breath. Exhale. And I want you to bring your hands now to the top of your legs. We're just going to do a little movement before we go into our meditation fully. So I want you to roll your shoulders back, lifting them up towards your ears and rolling them back at your own pace. We're just going to do a few of these. Rolling your shoulders back. And now we're going to switch directions, rolling those shoulders forward. Taking your time. And bring your shoulders back to a neutral position. We're going to do a little shimmy to the front. Wiggle it out. Shimmy to the back, wiggle it out, and then I want you to just bring your hands over your head, palms facing each other, stretch, 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 stretch. Bring your hands to touch in a prayer position, slowly gliding your hands down in front of your third eye, in front of your throat and heart space, hands back to your heart. We're going to take a few breaths here. And I want you to do this at your own guidance. I'm going to tell you what to do with your breath, and I'll just be on top of the time, and I'll tell you when we're done. So I want you to kind of focus on your own inner experience, but I want you to count your breath so that you have something to focus on, and at the same time allowing energy, divine guidance, information, healing information, messages from spirit to flow through us as we go into this 3 minutes. This is going to be 3 whole minutes of silence and breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath, okay? So how you're going to breathe is you're going to breathe in through your nose, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a slow count. You're going to hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to exhale out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So breathing into 4. Hold for 3. Out for 6. So, if you'd like, you can stay in a seated position, or if it's easier for your body, take a moment to lie down. But wherever you're going to be most comfortable to do this breath, we're going to begin. And I will call you back after our 3 minutes. So we'll take our first breath here together after I light my incense. And then I'll leave you into your own inner experience. So breathing in, Hold. Exhale. And continue your breath. And at the same time, I'm going to just send a little Reiki too while we're here. Open you up further. Receiving healing, guidance, and information. One more minute. Continue your breath. Taking your last few breaths here. We'll just take 3 exhales together. As we exhale, I invite you to open your mouth super wide, making the sound. If that was written, you could look at it H-A-H. And I want you to expand your mouth outwards. Imagine you're creating fog on a window. So we're going to take 3 breaths like that, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Final breath. Exhale. Returning your breath back to its normal pace. If you haven't already, I invite you to lie down We're going to go to a few minutes of a guided visualization. Do your best to follow along with the words I am describing. Asking that energy healing to continue to flow throughout this video, throughout all time and space, so anyone now or later can access this healing. Activating this energy. Flowing into our bodies, our mind, spirit. Imagine yourself seated at a park bench. Perhaps a bus stop, perhaps at a park. Maybe a familiar bench that you've sat a million times before, or maybe one that your mind has created. Imagine yourself seated at this bench. You know someone is coming to visit you. Someone is coming to say hello, to send healing, to bring information, or simply to be in the presence with you, in connection with you. And this person coming to visit today, perhaps you have someone in mind, a loved one in spirit guide, maybe even our friends that came today, Mary Magdalene or Jesus or both. But our friends on the other side, our guides, angels, and loved ones are coming forward today to visit us at the bench. Just for a short conversation. And again, perhaps they have healing, activation, information, or guidance. But just allow yourself to be present, noticing that someone is coming closer to you. Perhaps they look human, they have a body, maybe they don't, maybe you recognize them, maybe you don't. But this spirit, this energy, this guide is here to connect with you. And we ask them to walk further, closer and closer, till they approach you at the bench. You invite them to sit down with you, feeling their presence, their energy, connecting with yours. What does that feel like? What does that awareness feel like? Maybe you have full clarity in your vision, you see and feel and know everything. Or maybe you're just feeling a sensation in your body. But whatever it is in this moment, just take some time to notice what their energy, this loving spirit, unconditional loving spirit, is here to connect with you. And what does that feel like? And as they're seated with you, they take your hand and place a small gift, a token of their love, into your hand, cupping and holding your hand with the gift inside. You are so grateful. And you show them how grateful you are by sending them love in return. Unconditional healing love flowing from your hand to theirs, from your energy to theirs, if they do not have hands. Creating a loop of love, endless love, flowing back and forth between your energy and theirs. You take this gift and place it into your heart, allowing it to integrate into your entire body. Maybe it's something literal, like a flower or a crystal or a symbol or a shape. Or maybe it's just energy. Whatever this symbol, this message is, maybe there's information connected to it that's relevant for you. So just taking note in your mind of, what is this gift? Can I see it? Can I feel it? Can I know it? Do I hear any messages? How am I perceiving this in this meditation today? The gift flowing throughout your whole body. We're going to take a couple minutes here. You can connect further with this loved one, this guide, this spirit here for you. If there's any questions you like to ask, or perhaps there's information they want to share with you, or simply sitting here in the energy and the flow of this unconditional love. We'll stay here about 3 minutes before we go back into the end of our practice. So allow yourself to receive the love that you deserve and sending that love back in return. The loop of love. Staying here in your own inner experience. taking the last few moments to give thanks, to send love, to ask any final questions. Giving thanks to our guides that came forward. Knowing this gift, this energy is always present with you, and you can connect with these beings, these loved ones in spirit, whenever you like. That it's time to return to our body. Not that we left, but coming all the way back to our presence. The park bench, the guide, the angel, the messages, they begin to fade. Everything fading, fading, fading to white, shimmering, shining, platinum, gorgeous light, healing Reiki energy surrounding your whole body, cleansing and clearing any energy we moved or shifted today in this practice. Calling all your energy back to you, all my energy back to me. Again, any energy we moved or shifted in this practice is released into the light to be transformed into the third heaven or higher. God, source energy, cleanse and clear. Thank you. Taking a deep breath here. You can slowly begin to wiggle your fingers. Maybe stretch your hips side to side. Tap the top of your head and stretch those shoulders back. Stretching your hands, rolling your wrists. Taking all those wiggle moments in your body, down into your feet now, rolling your ankles side to side, one direction, and the other. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back into the room you are now watching this meditation in. Again, giving thanks to ourselves for showing up for a meditation class, showing up for a practice, and giving thanks to the energies and all the spirits and the messages that came forward today. Cleanse and clear, grounding us down. So be it, so it is. Coming all the way back. So right now it's 7 o'clock where I am. It is still light out. So I'm going to go for a short walk. If you could do something like that right now, that would be amazing. If it's nighttime, maybe you can just get on your floor or stay on your floor if you're still there and do some yoga stretching, movement. Maybe put on a song that you love and dance. Like, I really feel this meditation wants to move through our body in a physical way. So, do something physical. And also, I'm hearing that it might be helpful to have some tea. I'm a big Tulsi sweet rose tea. That's my favorite. And they're saying if you have access to some kind of rose, that could be really delicious and also opening and activating further our heart, which is more in relation to the messages that came forward in the beginning of our practice, the Ronda night. And yeah, we have a purple stone and a pink stone. Pink is, our heart is green and pink. Watermelon. watermelon. And then purple is more connected with our crown, which is, some people also see that as like platinum, silver. And the third eye is like a purpley bluish color. So, thank you for being here with me. I really enjoyed that practice, and I'd love to hear about your experiences. Share with me in the comments, or DM me on Instagram, and I will see you in our next practice. Thank you for being here. Bye, y'all.